Hi everyone, welcome back to the second module of our chapter Engine Trouble. Let's begin. So, in our last class, we discussed the poor man, the talkative man, had won the road engine as a lottery prize and he does not know what to do with the prize. And he approached the showman, but the showman told that to take away the road engine immediately by their own effort. They agreed to keep the engine on the Gymkhana grounds till the end of their season, and then I would have to make my own arrangements to take it out. Here, at first, the showman told the narrator to take the road engine by his own effort, but later the Gymkhana people allowed the narrator to keep his big engine on their ground until their activities for the season ended. After that, the narrator had to find his own way to move it out. My friends and well-wishers poured in to congratulate me on my latest acquisition. No one knew precisely how much a road engine would fetch. All the same, they felt that there was a lot of money in it. Even if you sell it as a scrap iron, you can make a few thousands, some of my friends declared. People came to congratulate the narrator because he had won a road engine, a large vehicle used for pulling things, as a prize. They did not know exactly how much it was worth, but they believed it could fetch a good amount of money. Some friends even said that if he sold the engine as a scrap iron, means waste iron, he could still earn a few thousand rupees, so they saw value in it. Every day I made a trip to the Gymkhana grounds to have a look at my engine. I grew very fond of it. I loved its shining brass parts. I stood near it and patted it affectionately, hovered about it, and returned home every day only at the close of the show. I was a poor man. I thought that my troubles were coming to an end. How ignorant we are. How little did I guess that my troubles had just begun. The narrator became emotionally attached to the engine. He visited it daily, admired its shining parts, touched it fondly, means lovingly, and spent time with it even though he was very poor. The narrator believed his problems were over, but he did not realize that the real trouble was just beginning. He was unaware of the challenges ahead. When the showman took down his boots and packed up, I received a notice from the municipality to attend to my road engine. When I went there the next day, it looked forlorn with no one about. The showman had moved on, leaving the engine where it stood. It was perfectly safe anywhere. After the showman left, the municipality or the local authority sent the narrator a notice asking him to move the engine. When he went to check, the area looked abandoned and sad. I left it alone for a few days, not knowing what to do with it. I received a notice from the municipality ordering that the engine should at once be removed from the ground, as otherwise they would charge rent for the occupation of the Gymkhana grounds. After deep thought, I consented to pay the rent and I paid 10 rupees a month for the next 3 months. Dear sirs, I was a poor man. Even the house which I and my wife occupied cost me only 4 rupees a month. I was making myself bankrupt maintaining this engine in the Gymkhana grounds. He did not act immediately. Then another notice came warning that the engine would be removed unless rent was paid. Out of fear, he agreed and paid rupees 10 per month just to let the engine sit there. Maintaining this engine on the ground was making him poorer and poorer. I really hoped someday there would come my way a lump sum and make amends for all this deficit and suffering. Fresh complications arose when a cattle show came in the offing. It was to be held on the grounds. I was given 24 hours for getting the thing out of the ground. He hoped someone would give him a lump sum, means a big amount of money at once, to solve all his problems. He hoped to fix all the trouble and loss he was facing. Then another problem arose. A cattle show was going to be held, and he had only 24 hours to remove the engine. We will continue exploring the rest of the chapter in our next module. Thank you for your attention and have a wonderful day ahead.